South Africa. Welcome to JFP 471. This is the platform where we get to explain to you how the Pull Everywhere app can work in a teaching and learning situation. Stay tuned. And I'm Noah.
I'm Kuliseni.
And I'm Sibusiso.
And I'm Vincent.
I'm Amanda. I'm Karina.
And I'm Zazi.
And
let's make learning fun!
Before we begin, I think we must ensure that we are connected to the internet. In a classroom situation, a teacher must ascertain that he or she is connected and that his or her learners as well stay connected to the internet. So devices such as computers, laptops, smartphones and tablets would work, since most of them do connect to the internet, and also that they've got a search engine on them. However, it is important to consider that using the internet requires some form of data, and that may be expensive at times. A working modem and the Wi-Fi in the school would work to your benefit. Now for step 1, you need to go to your favorite search engine and just type on the search bar Pull Everywhere. So I'm already on Google Chrome, but you can use Microsoft Edge if you like, or Firefox, or even Opera Mini, depending on the device that you have and how effective it works, I think. Now after your search has loaded, you can click this option which will direct you to the app's web page. Right, so on the app's web page, you will be presented with two options on your top right corner. While option 1 will allows you to open up an account or create one or sign up, option 2 on the other side basically allows you to log in. Now for signing up or creating an account, you will need to indicate whether you are a presenter or a participant. We all know that teachers will typically opt for being a presenter, meanwhile learners will indicate that they are participants. Other than that, you will need to have your email, your first name and the password in order to sign up. And the good thing is that signing up is free, so you do not really have to worry about any fees that you have to pay in order to have an account or Pull Everywhere. Since we already have created an account, we will just simply go ahead and log in. So we're just gonna click on this option and to log in. I'm just gonna use my Google account. Gonna click to indicate which account am I using to sign to log in. Create. So we're on the app at the moment, so you can already see the posts that I have been busy with just over here. Right, so now for step 2, we need to create a poll. I'll just click on this option. Immediately after clicking on that create option, you will be presented with a variety of interactive activities which you can have your learners engaged in. Things like multiple choice, a word cloud, you name them. So for step 3, you need to choose an activity which caters for the kind of questions you want your learners to engage in. So your questions can be, I think you can have a combination of high order or low order questions depending on the content. So since you have to choose an activity that learners will have to do, say we choose a multiple choice activity, okay, and the kind of question that we want to ask through a multiple choice kind of a question is, and obviously this relates to a history subject, I think. So our question is, when was Nelson Mandela released from prison? Okay, so we've got 4 options to choose from. Our first one is the year 2005, followed by the year 1992. So since it's only 2 options that have been provided, we can add an option. Then we've got the year 1990, and our last option is none of the above. Okay. So the teacher has to indicate which option is equivalent to the correct answer, and so you see, there's boxes, the tick boxes on your left side of the answer. They sort of allow you to mark the correct answer, and in this regard, number 3 is equivalent to the correct answer. So we can just mark on this tick box to indicate that this is the correct answer. Okay. Now for step 4, the teacher must click on this create option right here, and this will lead you to this page. Right, great, there we go. So the first thing that you need to do here is to activate the poll so that learners can be able to connect to it. They can use sort of this link right here after they've also connected to the internet, and they have accessed the app's web page, and also registered as participants on the app. So I activate my account. I'll use my other device to respond to the question that is being answered. So I'm just going to use my cell phone in that respect. So I just type Noamundawa 862, and then I join on my other device. Hope it allows me, and also that the Wi-Fi is strong enough to allow that sort of connection on my other part of the device. Okay, we just activate because I am connected. Right, so it's connected. I choose number 3. Right, so after learners have sort of chose the option which they think is correct, you can just show them the correct one. So obviously it indicates boldly that this is the correct one, so learners can be happy about that. So if perhaps you've got more than one question that you would like to ask, you can just click on this option, the next option, and it will direct your learners to another questions that you have. So the next question that we have is what were the causes of the 1905 Russian Revolution? And also you need to activate this so that learners can be able to see and interact or respond to the question. So let me try to respond to that question as well. So like in my view, I would say there were political factors, as there was a need for a political reform. And I submit my poll. There it appears. Yeah. So that's how it works. Yeah. So it allows you to also give feedback. You can give feedback to learners, particularly when you're teaching. Yeah. And that's how you use the Pull Everywhere app in teaching and learning. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.